Hello everyone, welcome into the stream. My name is Vanaer, and today we're going to be watching and ranking every single League of Legends lore cinematic, and we're going to be watching them all for the first time. Now, this is going to feel a little bit different to some of the ones we've done before, because I have very little context going into this. I have never played League of Legends, I have never seen Arcane, I've never seen any of these cinematics before, so we're going in completely blind, which means we're getting rid of our usual predictions tier list. So we're not going to be going off of nothing, and we're just going to be, I guess, having a bit more of a chilled experience compared to how some of the other ones can end up feeling. So with that, then, as I said, I haven't seen Arcane. I've had a lot of recommendations to see it from friends, family, and I never gotten around to it. But what context I do have is I play Valorant. And I've seen a large number of the cinematics from there. So I know the kind of level of quality that these could have, because both games are from Riot. And because of that, I have some very high expectations. And so before we go and take a look at the tier list, the thing I'd like to mention is there's a very, very high chance I will be missing things that are probably relevant. But the goal today is to do any of the season cinematics, general lore cinematics, but explicitly we're not going to be doing the character teaser type things, and we're not going to be doing the music videos, mainly because I think those feel better suited to be their own thing. And today we're basically just going to take a bit of a lore deep dive rather than, and don't want to kind of muddy the rankings with things that feel very different to what we've got here. Now, obviously, I have no idea exactly what we've got in store for us, because I've got no context, but I've had a playlist curated, and yeah. So if you're watching this as a VOD, or you're live here and you can't stay for the whole thing, don't worry. The VOD will stay up, and an edited video will arrive later. Now, anything we miss in this VOD, or in this stream, and is picked up on, I can then go and have an extra reaction towards the end of the edited video for those, so we can have a bit more of a complete picture. And so that brings us over to the tier list. Here it is. As per usual, we have our S to D with the special SS tier at the top. Now, what's going to be different here is I'm not going to be too fussed about the order within the tiers. So if something is S tier, they're all S tier. If something is A tier, they're all A tier, and the only ordering difference is which tier they end up in. And I will say there is a very real chance we have a bit of a shuffle at some later points if we set the standard too high or too low. We'll kind of tweak it as we go, but this is going to be a very casual ranking, just based on how we feel. So I think that's everything I wanted to mention ahead of time, and I think we'll just get around to doing the actual doing this. So here's the playlist. We've got 37 cinematics in here, and we'll be starting off with League of Legends official teaser trailer 2009. Now this is 53 seconds. No idea what to expect, but I think we're ready to go. So trailer, or rather cinematic number 1. Okay. The minds behind Dota All-Stars. So this will probably be like a pitch to the game itself. And it'll be interesting to see how, I guess, the style of these evolve. Are we in top resolution? No, we're not. Oh, that is top resolution. This feels, I think for 2009, this animation isn't bad, but very much. Oh, I don't have audio. Sorry, my bad.
League of Legends, Clash of Fates.
And there we go. That is number 1. So I'll pause this here so we don't continue. But I I think in the general scale of things, this is going to be. I think I'm going to put this in D. It shows the game, which is cool. It shows shows some of the characters in quite a cool way, but it felt very 2009, and it felt very. This is the game. Here's some characters. Look at our cool 3D animation for 2009. But yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Cool. Next up, we have Welcome to League of Legends official cinematic. So I think this is where our journey really, really begins. So this was in 2010, 13th of July. So here we go for number 2. 3 minutes 12, a little bit longer. Hopefully the audio works now. Sorry for messing that up at the start. Here we go. And just to check, we are in 1080p. Riot Games, that's a very different looking logo to how it is now. Okay, a little bit of shifting between 2D and 3D animation. It feels, definitely feels 2010 again, but it does feel a noticeable step up from the last one. So we have some kind of angel character against some kind of demon character. They're getting them backstabbed. Are these like wizard-like people, I guess, acting as controlling characters, like they're playing the game? That could be quite cool. So it feels like we're seeing some of the MOBA mechanics. This is a tower that we need to destroy. And we had some of the minions. At least that's how I think MOBAs work. I'm guessing then this is an example of some kind of ability. Then is this a pair of characters fighting? I love how this does feel really, really 2010, but it looks, I mean, pretty good for that time, right? Man, we've got so many different characters that we're seeing. I know that there are a ton of characters in League, but I have no idea how many would have been there at this point. I guess it would take knowing the kind of new character cadence. Okay, we're back to this fight. And this guy's made it over. Okay, so these are... This is like another side of then, I guess, the same map. We're ready to get back into it. 5 characters on each team, it seems like. I do think what's really cool is how varied these characters feel. A lot of the games I've played, your characters will be a very similar size, whereas I guess League isn't restricted by that. And boom. So, the first official cinematic. League of Legends. That was really cool. I very much enjoyed that. So I'll let the next one tick over just in case it needs to load, which probably doesn't. But yeah, that felt like a real step up from the last one. And I don't know how the following ones will feel off the back of that, but yeah, that was really cool. We saw a whole bunch of characters. We saw the kind of game going on in animated form, and or maybe I'll do something more like this. But yeah, I feel like that was a really cool introduction. A lot of different characters that we saw. Not that they've really stuck in memory, but we had like an angel, we had then a dark angel, fallen angel, demon type thing. We had I really liked the kind of like wizard-like guys in a circle, and I think they were implying that those are the players, but I guess there's not much to Not much to support whether that is true or not, but yeah, that's that. Next, we have Enter the Fjord. It's Fjord, right? And this is from 13 years ago, 2013, so 3 years later. And we'll see what this has got in store for us. 1 minute 36. Here we go.
The Freljord. A frozen, desolate place.
And are we back in 720p?
War is coming to the Freljord. The Avarosen, the largest and strongest of the tribes.
Avarosen tribe.
Led by Ash, they seek peaceful unification.
Okay.
The Winter's Claw, the most warlike and brutal of the tribes. Led by Sejuani, they think peace is another word for weakness.
Okay.
Sejuani has sworn
so
to purge
big
this
battling
weakness.
tribes.
Through war, the Freljord will be purified.
Okay.
Far in the north, the peaceful Frostguard protect Freljord's ancient secrets.
So the
Or so
Frostguard
the world
and a couple of
believes.
tribes that are war
In
driven.
truth, the Frostguard protect me,
Oh,
Lysandra. While others bicker, we prepare. When the time is right, we will strike. They
so
cannot withstand
the
us.
peaceful
They are only human.
protective group in the
And
north
when
are
the
actually
war is over, the world, our world,
the
will
most
be
war driven
reborn
of that group.
in ice.
Okay. And they have ambitions outside of the Freljords. Okay. Very cool. And then that's a Riot Games logo. Feels so different to the one now, doesn't it? But yeah. Okay. Now we'll leave that there. Hopefully it doesn't autoplay. I think that felt noticeably worse than the official cinematic we saw previously, because I think there was less, I guess, substance to it. But it was interesting seeing, I guess, our first group there in the Freljords, the icy land. If are we gonna get a feeling of a world? I've no idea. But there's an icy area with these tribes, and then the Frostguard, which are a more a quite quiet group, but have some very hidden ambitions. So next we have A Twist of Fate, also from 2013, so similar time, and this is 4 minutes 34, so a little bit longer, nicely in 1080p. Let's give it a watch. Here we go. Okay, we've got a bit of a warning here. The Riot Games logo again. Ooh. This animation feels a big step up. Wow, that place looks great. Look at the lighting. Okay. Now we're here. So a character all about cards and a scarecrow with a scythe, ravens at his command. So yeah, Western Gambler versus the Claw Raven Scarecrow character. Okay, and back to this character that we saw in the first one. And he's once again carrying that book. Is that just part of his kit? I guess so. Man, look at these explosion effects. The dark smoke in the back. The lightning flashing through. Ooh. A kind of like undead. Kind of like a wraith, right? But this guy controls lightning and is using his book for spells. He almost feels like a mix between a martial artist and a magician. Okay, now another pet. We have a rogue against like a paladin style character. Man, this looks so good. I was expecting animation that feels a bit like this, but I'm surprised we're getting it this early. And, ooh, almost. Oh, and is this an ability? Again, an example. Summoning a sword from the sky. Now we're seeing that aftermath. And who's going to come and help? Ah, that looks so good, doesn't it? That shot of his face. So this feels like a more berserker, barbarian kind of character. Oh. Is that a hint at undead or some like crazy regeneration kind of ability? Seems like an incarnation of like fire. And now we've got a child with a teddy bear that shoots fireballs. Man, there's such a big mix between... Oh my god. That's a bear. That's terrifying. It'd be interesting to, I guess, know how these kind of characters play out. Characters feel so different from one another, right? And now we've got a huge snake. Oh, that's not a snake. What the hell is that? What? Some like crazy multi-headed leech kind of horrific monster. Okay. Sure, that was such a mix. So many different characters there. And I'm a little bit blown away about how good that animation was. This is for 2013. That was just 2013. Next will be 2014, but I think I need to do something like this because that just felt a huge cut above what we were seeing so far. And if this is where the standard stays, I'm very excited. So happy with Eta at the moment. Could be tempted by S, but if the standard goes up, oh god, okay. So next is A New Dawn. Yeah, as I said, 2014. Let's see what it's got in store for us. The old Riot Games logo again, 6 minutes 26. Wow, okay. So we have a cat girl, fox girl, alongside a more paladin type girl. The rogue girl is back. And we're chasing them down. This jungle environment also looks incredible. And the lighting, I'm so impressed. Okay, a more berserker, barbarian styled, or less barbarian, more. Ooh, and who is this? A tribal chief? That's what it feels like to me. And the paladin taking the blow. Oh god. That is blood. I was not expecting to be seeing that. Jesus. Is that... Are we really dealing with the deaths of characters? Or the heavy injuries of... Uh-oh. Did she, like, I guess stun them for a second? And back through we go. I think we're gonna need someone else to support us. And this is not helping. Ooh. She feels like a poison plant Snake Woman. That's a mix. And now we've got a smoke grenade. There's so much variance between characters and between, like, wow. We have like a, whatever this creature is, I have no idea. It's like a mix between a lion and like a wolf maybe. We have a dude just with a gun. Just blasting away. What were the other two? So we had the fox girl and this guy who has fire-like abilities, feels a little bit like witch doctor-y, but high-tech. And this animation looks so good, doesn't it? Ooh. So she put up like a defense and her ability went through. Is that something that happens in the game or just in animation? But man, these sights are so dynamic. And not a word spoken, by the way. It's like an all-out battle. So we started out with the paladin girl who got defeated, but it does feel like we're missing one from the team. I have a feeling that might be the one we're missing. What is that? Because if we're going 5v5, right? An anchor. Is this like a... This feels like a guardian of like some form of sunken treasure, like a sunken ship. Did you see the size of that thing? Are you sure that worked? Yeah, I didn't think so. And here it comes. Was that an end of the line? A shell for his shotgun. Another explosion. And the formation falls on him. Oof. I think that did the trick. It's not been going well for her now, has it? So where do you go now? This guy's back. She's alive and still here to help. It feels like we've really had one team painted out to be the bad guys in this scenario, haven't we? Like this nine-tailed fox? Okay, 100% fox then. But her team feels like the good guys and these others feel like the bad ones. He's defeated. She seems okay. She's standing. And they found some kind of ruin. Sure. What a trip that was. Wow. I'm very, very impressed. Oh, and they have behind the scenes for each of these. That's really cool. Maybe that's something to arrive at some point, but wow. These two so impressed me. Like compared to the ones we saw so far. These two felt so high quality and had no words, but told their stories and told their teams while sticking in what I assume is more the format of the game, right? 5 characters against 5 characters. And Yeah, really, really impressed. And so next we have Descent into the Tomb. 3 minutes 22. Let's give this one a watch too. Here we go.
The tragic fall of Shurima was nothing.
The old Riot logo again.
The tragedy of its rise.
I didn't check what year this was, but that's okay.
On the edge of the desert, a stranger appears. Cassiopeia, a noble woman of Noxus.
Noxus.
Looking to hire a guide to take her to the fabled Lost City.
So we're going towards a lost city in the desert.
She hires the owner of a legendary ancient blade, the mercenary, called Sivir.
Sivir and
Sivir
Cassiopeia.
Her band of sellswords, and they set out into the desert to find the buried bones of Shurima.
Okay.
5 days beneath the broiling sun, a scout spots towers jutting from the dunes.
This way of storytelling's really
and
cool.
Stairway leading underground. They
Like
climb
very,
down
very different to
into
the ones
darkness. Ancient treasures gleam in the torchlight. Even Sivir is astonished at the grandeur of the ruins.
Like told through the lens of like
Head deeper in, only to stumble into traps
metal murals, right?
and be eviscerated. Sivir is stunned with horror, but Cassiopeia does not flinch.
So did she expect
Only the statue of a huge serpent.
Expect there to be
guarding the
this
door
much
to
danger?
the tomb of the emperors, and smiles.
Oh.
The ancient weapon is a key. Cassiopeia betrays Sivir.
Ooh.
She picks up Sivir's blade, puts it into the lock. The Guardian's curse is triggered. The stone serpent comes alive. It pins Cassiopeia in its jaws.
What a like
Sears her flesh like
moment
acid.
of a like story, right? This is so
Door opens. Renekton emerges. The brother I loved and locked
Renekton.
away, twisted beyond insanity, followed by Zareth, the architect of his torment.
oh my god, there's so many like characters being introduced here.
Is complete. Sivir drags herself away, lifeblood flooding from her wound, and then succumbs to
So-
darkness.
We had one that betrays this
Behold,
character
Shurima's
turning
legacy.
to darkness, an evil creature being a torturer of a brother, the brother themselves, this Cassiopeia character. Wow, that was such a cool way of telling a story. Like, I really, really liked that how 3D and how, I guess, in these like metal sculptures, you felt like it felt like you were walking through like a hall that's super dark and just light shines on each one as you go. And it felt so, I guess, immersive. And so we learned there's a place called Noxus. This was in a desert searching for a ruin. A character succumbs to darkness. There was a lot there. Now, do I really know much? No. But I don't think I can put that with the ones with these two, but I really, really like that. That was really good. So yeah, that's going to be my placement. So next then we have what feels like something very similar, right? Rise of the Ascended. Is this going to be like a part 2? I actually quite hope so. 3 minutes 29. I didn't check the year on these. 2014 still. The old Riot Games logo once again. I wonder when the Switch was. Okay, picking right back up.
Incredible curse. For those she does not know it, Sivir is the last in the bloodline of Azir, Shurima's lost emperor.
Oh, so from that tomb that they were going to.
Soaks into the ancient sands, a deep magic sparks to life. Resurrection.
Okay. Resurrection.
First Azir's mind, then his body. snatched back from oblivion to be
So
reborn.
this older ancient being taking over her body and being resurrected? No,
Wonders out of
separately.
space, he sees himself in this daughter of Shurima. In that moment,
And is he
has
going to
no
then
thought of empires or rituals.
bring her back
Only
as well?
knows she needs his help.
I wonder how many of
Must
these
take
characters
her
are
to the
playable.
oasis of the dawn, the mother of life.
So we're still within the desert going to an
He
oasis here.
smells the waters, smells of life. He praises in time. He does not dream that he, Shurima's greatest emperor, can at long last earn his ascension and bring back his broken city.
So he doesn't want that.
Dares not dream that if he can save her, Azir can save them all.
And then we're now in actual animation. So this is the severe character. So Azir is... We got a card leading towards Azir being a new champion, so we know at least that character's playable. Ooh. Oh my god. Look at that. So... Ooh. Like the, So that must be the Azir character, and he managed to resurrect the girl. And... transform into some other form of creature? Because he looked very much like a man before that point. Wow. What? Is this his ancient city? That through this power of resurrecting the girl, he's resurrected. That looked amazing. Oh, and we've got more. Okay. That was really cool. This like pair, I think did. And new expansion. What? Okay. But that felt so. They felt so interesting. Like we're getting this like anecdote of this story of this group of characters that I assume all have some kind of. Maybe they're all playable. Like, maybe this story is what created multiple characters. I have no idea. But I think that's a really, really cool way of, like, tying in world lore with then characters that are playable, with then, like, a whole city comes out of the desert. Is there some kind of, like... We've been through, like, very, very different environments. We've had this desert environment where there's the city that's come out of the ground. There was a place called Noxus mentioned. We were in like a jungle where we found this like ruined temple with a glowing blue crystal in the center. Is the world well constructed? Like, don't answer that. We'll see as we go. Maybe we'll get even more of an idea of what's going on. But yeah, next we have The Harrowing, Tales of the Black Mist, 2 minutes 20, and we're now in 2014 again.
Told of the Shadow Isles and the black mist that shrouds them, and while all good folk shun this cursed land, sometimes its darkness comes.
The lighting. Is this really locked to... Oh no, why am I 360p?
Black mist ebbs and flows like the tide,
Blue flame.
yet now and then, on a night much like tonight, it reaches far across the sea.
So we're being told this story through
Seeking
like a puppet show kind of thing. Yeah, puppets, there you go.
this time is known as the
Harrowing.
During
Okay.
the harrowing, the spirits of the Shadow Isles go forth within the black
Man,
mist.
this is such a cool like art style of these puppets. So we've got this like centaur like almost abyssal creature. Oh, the strings. This is really like, I don't know, doing something for me. I love the animation of those strings. Like, obviously this environment is not possible to make in a puppet show, but they're still maintaining that theme. A new champion teaser. Are these a champion?
Condemned to haunt the black mist forevermore.
And the scissors cut. The strings, rather. And a ghost arises.
Well, what were you expecting? There ain't no happy endings when the harrowing comes for you.
Oh.
Right on cue.
Is he some kind of like herald of the harrowing?
The harrowing is here.
I noticed when we checked when this was, it was very much a October release. But Ruination, I feel like I've seen this sword. Oh my god. Is that there's a skin in Valorant that looks like that. Maybe I'm going crazy, but the animation style of that, like, I think the story did have, I'm gonna put that in S. I loved the fact that they were puppets the whole time. The fact that we were going between the like 2D puppet show style into then full 3D, but still with the puppets, still with the strings, and the way that they told the story with the scissors cutting, and then that leading into the harrowing being potentially quite a real thing. With no extra context on what the harrowing is, that was incredible. And so that brings us on to the Climb, did that say? Oh, starting straight in it. Season 2018. So we're jumping another 4 years. The Climb. Here we go. 2 minutes 20. Let's give this one a watch. So we're starting out with someone playing the flute. Very... Or is that a recorder? Had an arrow land. And quite a samurai-looking character. Right in the battlefield. Are we in... No, this is in 1080p. Okay. So now we've got... I don't know how to describe this woman. She feels like she's got almost like bird features in a way. We're in the desert. Feels almost like Arabian Nights styled. And now we're in full, like, what is this, steampunk? A full-on robot with, like, extendo arms. And time is frozen, but these guys are still fighting. And he falls. There's so much verticality to that area. And now we're in the sea with the... Is this the rogue girl? She feels more piratey here. Unless this is a different character. I saw red hair and similar clothing. No, that's a very different character. But she feels very much like a pirate. Ooh. And like the ghostly things, is that the harrowing we just learned about? And now we have a guy with 2 plasma guns fighting some like crazy ghoul zombie type things that seem to be endless. Up against a lich with like crazy like demon horns and Climb. What an experience that was. I'm really hoping that these aren't just random, or we're going to come up with an area to show the scene. Like, I really hope that those are quite distinct areas that we'll see coming back as we go, and potentially in some of the other things that other bits of content. But we had so many unique areas, like this like grassy plain with the pinky hues, this desert area, which could be the same desert we saw previously. This then green steampunk area, and then this ocean, which I guess is similar to the one talked about in the harrowing part, and then this place that feels like hell, like the underworld that this guy with plasma guns fighting through. I really liked that. I think it lives with these guys. I think the harrowing one had a bit more personality to it, but I really liked the sheer amount of areas we got in that one. So yeah, happy with that. Next we have Annie Origins, 6 minutes 48. And this was in 2018. Once again. Here we go then. Let's give this one a watch too. This feels like painted. Oh my god, it is. Like oil painting? Oh my god. Is that the girl with the bear that became this massive flaming demon-like thing? It does look like it. Yeah, this is the same girl. So is this her backstory? However many years after we first saw this character?
Why, Annie?
Oh, this animation. Like doing this full oil painting style. The girl, the bear, and the mum having a present. Them all playing together. But how does the bear becoming... What? Buried. Blood everywhere. The bear becomes a flaming demon. Okay. I think this child is a little bit insane. I'll be honest.
No, he's mine.
Nope.
Hey, Tibbers is stupid. No, he's not. Give him back.
Right. Don't bully the poor girl. No, don't rip it. What? You tried to steal my bear, so I set the bear on fire.
What did you do?
She took Tibbers.
What is wrong with you?
I mean, that is a bit of an overreaction
He
to
started it.
stealing a bear.
Oh, did she now? Well, I'm sure she didn't mean to. You'll be playing together before you know it, okay? I promise, Firefly.
It's a good dad. Look, woman, be a little bit nicer to this girl. She does have a flaming demon bear, so that might be another reason to be nice, but... Ooh, is this like a fairy? Aw, they're getting on again. Be a bit careful. That looks rather dangerous. Oh, she's gonna fall. Oh, don't be the point where the bear rips. Please don't do it. I felt like it was gonna happen earlier. Oh no 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 no. Oh, and the mum's going to want to obliterate you.
You can't blame Annie.
The mum wants to.
She's still our daughter.
No. Your daughter's a monster.
Oh, poor thing.
You know it's true.
No, don't leave. The dad's good. The mum is a bit of a loss. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Dad, come in now. Come in now. Give the girl a hug. Please. Okay. This is not what we needed to happen now, is it?
Annie, where are you? I got you, Firefly. I got you.
No. God, this girl lost a sister and her father in the same day. And
Shut up!
that demon of a mother.
You took everything.
It's a child. It feels like we were hinting at the poor thing was gonna rip so many times. And this is how you do it to the poor thing. And I think it's going to become a bit bigger now. The girl has become something terrifying. But I think it's through no fault but that mother. How can you alienate a child? I assume it's not her child. I assume it's the husband's child. Like from a separate relationship, marriage, whatever. But you created that. And this is just a poor girl that loves her bear, loved the sister and, or I assume half sister and father. What a tragedy. She does look a little bit creepy. She does look like exactly not what you want to see on the other end of your hallway at night, but that was really cool. I think they did a really good job there. And I think I'm going to do this. That just did feel a cut above. Like the whole animation style constantly in oil painting, the story we got told, I guess, like, it really did feel like an origin story, which obviously that's what it was trying to be, but I think they did a really, really good job of telling us about this character, learning about what made this character how she is. I assume she will have been in the game all the way back from when we saw her in one of the first trailers we saw, and maybe this is the first point that the League of Legends community got to see a character like this, or got to see this much about this character. So yeah, I think that was really, really good. I really liked that. So next we have Call of Power Rise Cinematic. We'll see what this has got in store for us.
There is a great power in this world.
Okay.
Ancient and forgotten.
And we're shifting over to like an autumn tree. Really big.
It transformed fields of bare stone into wonders of life and magic.
And this guy again. We've seen him a lot.
It carved mountains, drained oceans, and burned skies.
Oh, and there's a staircase going downwards there. At least it looked like it.
It never faded. It only grew stronger.
It feels like we've seen a step up in animation again. Like, the lighting there
Hidden away.
leaves like nothing
to be found.
more to be desired from it, really. Okay, so now we're underneath this.
The stronger it grows, the louder it calls.
Tree roots. Feels very very much like the in the depths in Tears the Kingdom, which obviously that came much later, but it's the kind of feeling I got from that.
Others seek to claim this power. For
You seek to
strength,
seal it?
balance, control.
Wow. Like the reflection in his eyes. What?
I was weak
Oh my
then,
god, look at this environment.
naive.
Jesus. Does that all stem from that little thing he was holding?
So I vowed. Never again.
Okay, we're now on a pirate ship. This guy and a pirate woman with a pair of guns. Okay, we're now in the desert, fighting against some massive monster with Anubis. We've just been stabbed by a Street Fighter guy. And now we've got Hatsune Miku that's freezing enemies. And now we've got some ice giant ogre troll
Few can resist the
orc
call
type
of power.
creatures. And all to take this power here, I guess. Or is this where he first found the power? What is that? What? Is that the thing defending it? I guess so. Oh, God. That thing is horrifying. Boom. Well dealt with. I think you can grab that thing. And I guess take it to those tree roots that we were at, but... It seems perfectly safe here, behind that thing. Well, I guess you did
Many
deal with it.
say I hold too much power.
So was that how he initially got it? And was that scene we saw before him using the power?
Others say I can't be
Oh.
trusted.
And there are more like that here.
Maybe they're right.
Like you can see these little things in between in
But
all
the
of these
only
corners.
power I truly have
Is his
is the
own?
strength
Oh.
to let it go.
This guy feels like a big leader. Oh, and we see them all lighting up too. And we're just missing the one in that corner. So is that the direction the story's gonna go? Finding that last one? Or at least this line of the story? Man, that feels like that we've got so many different places, characters, stuff going on. Feels insane. I think that was so good. As I said earlier, we're not ordering the order of things in the tiers don't matter. That felt so S tier for me. Like we learn about a power from these sigils or these idols that he was holding. This one was power of fire, and we learned about some of the destruction that can cause. We saw his journey for either obtaining it in the first place or bringing it to this place, and wow. So many different environments, whole bunch of different characters. And the animation looked unbelievable. So yeah, happy with that in that placement. Next we have season 2019 cinematic. So January 2019, Awaken. 3 minutes 28. I just went to do a prediction ranking. What am I doing? Here we go. So we're in like an music. Ooh. Yeah, we're in like an opera hall or like a theater. Now we're in a coliseum. This guy seems to be the leader of this area. So we had the masked theater person. Is this? No. I was looking for the foxes, but this is a different woman. Very similar color style. Man, look how good this looks. What a like cool looking environment. Oh my god. And it seems we're under attack. Very different looking woman again. Team of guys doing it like breach and clear. She feels a bit like Jet with the floating knives. That's my Valorant call. This is really cool. And the king, or the guy in charge, is not happy about this. She's been knocked down. This battle between her tribe and then this more militaristic group. Like, what the hell is that guy? Oh, and they were going into the theater hall. That's where they were clearing. She feels like an android kind of character. But now we have this guy going into the fight as well. What's been cool about this is it feels like we're seeing a series of 1v1s between different characters. Never mind. I take what I said back. But in like a series of wildly different places. She seemed like a puppet woman. Could she be related to the puppets? I'll leave that thought. Oh, this looks so good. It's the samurai guy we saw previously. Lightning power. A tiny creature. What, like, the music's hitting. This looks so good. League of Legends. Wow. That was really cool. I said not so much the music-y things, but we've got all the season cinematics in here, so I guess those are going to make their way into this too. But yeah, let's I really liked that. That was really cool. Like, I think we saw so many then, I think similar to these ones, like The Climb and A New Dawn, for example, where we had so many different characters being involved in either one fight or multiple fights. I really liked the amount we saw, and like the quality of the animation, the way that the music worked together with it felt so good and so well put together, in my opinion. So I think I'm going to chuck that in S tier. We'll see how whether we'll see an evolution as we go with the tier list, whether things will need to be moved again. But for now, happy with that. So next we have A New Journey. So season 29 again, and this seems to be a very different style of animation. 1 minute. A girl playing League herself. Okay, this feels so different. This is like the samurai guy, defeat. Okay. The League of Legends team giving her like a flyer to come play. Alienware product placement. And we're seeing a lot of those characters that we have been seeing so far. Like, that's the girl with the dark stuff around her eyes. I have no idea who that woman is. Samurai guy. This is really fun. Wow. That was very different. I feel like it doesn't quite fulfill the the title of lore cinematics that I've given this, but you know what? I didn't make the playlist. I was giving it. We'll work with what we've got. I really like that. I don't think I can put it above some of the other ones because I don't think it had as much substance, as much as the music was really fun. We had I love that style of animation, the more anime style. I don't think it can jump above some of these, but I'll go chuck it in A. That's what my heart's telling me. So next we have Warriors. And is this season 2020 cinematic? So yeah, nicely in 2020. Featuring, so it feels like another song. Let's see what this has got in store for us. 3 minutes 22. Oh, it's taking a bit to load. My internet's finally having its time playing up. Here we go. Or 3 minutes 21 rather. So we've seen this guy right in the first one, the Paladin type character. Oh no, that's not ideal. Oh. I feel like I recognize this music. This is League? This feels like a movie trailer. Like the way that this is presented. And again, so many different groups, right? This feels like we're in steampunk land again. She's got a sniper. Of course she does. That's arcane related, right? I recognize that fist from the Valorant skin collab. Oh, the timing of that. And very different character. What the hell? She's got nanotech. Oh, but he made it. Is that Bane? I think it's so cool, like the fact that like each of these scenes do not feel like they're from the same world, but I assume they are, unless we've got some like multiversal type thing going on. But all of these scenes are so unique and telling their own like mini stories. Like this could be a scene in like Skyrim. Now this feels like we're in complete steampunk land. Can't think of an example off the top of my head, but and then we're back here and she's now picking up that. Well, someone was having a sword a lot like his. Ooh. I just got chills. This feels like one of those, yep, we're gonna have... This is all about the moment where a character decides to step up. They don't have to, but they choose to. What? That's, Why did you have your hood up and sat there doing nothing? When you could have summoned like an angelic, like a stone golem. You know what? Sure. Oh, yeah, because it was originally... Oh, was that a 2014 Worlds theme? I thought that felt so much more Imagine Dragons than... Okay, I see. So did they bring back that music for this? Interesting. Anyway, that's for whenever we get to the World's Anthems. But this, I think... I really liked it. I think it's going to go live up here with the others. Like, I loved the flashing between the different areas, seeing these different moments where a character chooses to step up and where a character decides, okay, I'm gonna be the one to step forward and fix this situation, even though I don't necessarily have to. I think they did a really, really good job just with the animation. It looked so good. The way that they, I think, paced the music also really lent itself to it. So yeah, really nice. Happily in S tier. Next, we have The Path, an Ionian Myth. Spirit Blossom animated trailer. Well, let's see what this has got in store for us. Here we go. Ooh, are we full 2D animation? This feels very Avatar is the vibe I'm getting. Ooh. Nine-tailed fox. Kitsune. Okay. Cherry blossoms, a tree. And we're gonna follow the fox in that direction. Ooh, the eyes lit up. And there's a face in the tree there. A giant fox shadow. The raccoon-like statues. Taka, something. We have a gate with, I think, something sealed behind it. I don't think it's a good idea to go in. And darkness. You're in a paradise. Why step in that direction? A duel? Is that himself? Losing a fight? Ooh. Whatever happened here did not go well. And your way back is gone.
You could have saved them.
What? Huh? He's awakening some kind of demon. Whether that be inside himself or otherwise. What a shot with the smoke clearing. He leaves like echoes behind from his blade. Oh, and he grew ears, horns. Oh, that looked so good. And the demon has made it. When we saw him having the outburst and like fighting that stone version of himself, he had those, I want to go back a little bit, those red and blue, like, lines around himself. Is then this like his inner conflict against that kind of demon version of himself, and actually both of them are him. And even though it looked like he won the battle, that bite at the end from whatever it was, that was really cool. Very different to the things we were seeing. Animated trailer rather than cinematic, but I really liked it. I think it's going to go live in the A tier. I think a lot of the ones at the top have so much more depth and character, I think, than, well, this one did, but seeing more characters, or, well, I was about to say, or like having a super unique art style, but this one did too. I don't have a justification to say otherwise. Actually, no. Okay, I will put it here. I think it's the reason I was like, can I justify having the Annie one above the one we just saw? But actually, I think I can. I think that one felt so much like a character deep dive, and I've really, really enjoyed that aspect of it. So next we have Kin of the Stained Blade, 10 minutes 23. Also the Spirit Blossom 2020 cinematic. So is this going to be related to the one we just saw? That was also Spirit Blossom 2020. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go and take a bit of a dive. This is... Do we have others of this length? We have 5 minutes there. 4 minutes. 5. No. Okay. Well, let's take a bit of a dive. If we're full, like, animated, I'm so here for it. Because this is 2D. Ooh. So we have the samurai guy we were seeing previously up against another samurai.
Answer for what you have done.
Feeling a little bit more Ronin.
Turn back. You have dishonored us. You swore to protect him.
You swore to protect Ionia. Look
Ionia.
around you, brother. Your
Is this
honor
the
stains the
area?
ground.
Better than living without it.
I assume Ionia is a place and not a person. Man, look at this fight. Oh, it looks great. Cutting the blade. And... Oh, I'm loving as well how the backdrop is drawn. Like, the characters look very different, but it works really well.
Not fail you again.
Brother. Are they brothers? They could be. Man, these shots! Oh, and now we're in 3D. That was a memory. So did this guy win against the... Oh. And we're back at this tree that we saw in well, the last set of them. A lot more people.
Apologies, Opa. I didn't mean to.
It's all right. Ah, the spirits wait for no one.
No, I'm not.
Looking to commune? Why else would the great Yasuo come?
So they know.
But are you ready?
Does that matter? I'll never make it up there in time.
True, the road is long. Perhaps my own temple can still provide a way. The choice is yours.
This is very different feeling to the things we've seen so far. So he is going to join this old man, I assume?
It's taken
their
years
temple.
for the spirit blossoms to return. If the land is ready to heal, perhaps you are as well.
And this is the way?
And that was a 2D
Old man
drawing of
flowers
the
and all.
flower.
Maybe hope is enough.
Maybe.
Immerse
And it's so
yourself
pretty, isn't
in
it? The
river
colour.
Whaley. Let the waters cleanse you. Let the currents take this burden you carry. Remember who you have lost.
Let me go, Yone! I was
Oh,
winning!
is this them younger?
Did you see me
So
take
he
out
was
that
the
big one?
older brother.
I saw you dishonor yourself.
And this is the area that became ruined.
When I have to, not when I want to.
You don't have anything to prove.
There is always another fight, Yasuo. Finding it proves nothing.
Okay. Man, it looks so much nicer than it did previously. Training?
Your place is here. With Elder Suma.
He trained me for this.
But he wants to leave, I
I can help
guess.
end this war.
Your duty is to this school. To your master. To
Very
Ionia.
different views on
Then I should be out there protecting her.
what they should do with the power.
I won't fail you, Yone.
It seems I have already failed you.
The calmer, more responsible older brother against the younger, wants to step up, wants to prove himself. Yes, who can really say which is right, but
Drink this. It will help forge a bond between our realms.
A drink rarely gets me out of trouble.
Sometimes we must go looking
Why do I feel
for our
like-
demons.
this man is a little bit suspicious. He seems a little bit too eager for this guy to drink it. It looks really... Oh. Oh no. Poison? In the moment... Oh my god. The glowing of his eye. What? Oh? And that's the character we saw in the last one, right? The demon side.
Show yourself.
I'm not here for you.
With one, like, normal blade and one glowing red one.
Killing me does nothing, Hunter. If he lives, I will return.
This feels like a fight triangle, if that makes sense. Like each one of them has a very different target. Oh my god. Full demon mode.
Better than living without it.
Man,
No murderer.
Then why are you running?
had to cut down his own brother and... Is this then the spirit of his brother that we were seeing?
I'm done running.
Okay. And they fight together. One red, one blue. Oh, this looks fantastic. Cut down. And gain the mask to put on his belt.
Have your revenge, brother.
You might deserve death, but not by my hand.
So that is his brother.
Then there is nothing left for me in Ionia.
Even the wind has a path, brother.
What a story.
Farewell, Yone.
May the spirit of Ionia guide you.
Wow. That was so, again, so different to some of the other things we've seen. Oh, we have a bit of a post logo,
It's
I
easier
guess.
looking back, isn't it? The trick is seeing what lies ahead.
From what I hear,
Hooded woman.
most likely thieves, beasts, and drink.
It is a lawless place, where you can decide your own fate. Besides, we're both looking for something, aren't we?
And
So
you
who is
think
this
we'll find
character?
it in Bilgewater.
I think we'll find many things.
Oh. I feel like that for the many are like, oh my god, what? It's that character? I've no idea. She had like 3 scars on her face. That was really cool. That was really cool. So, yeah, again, hugely different to what we just watched again, and I think very easily up in the S tier. It's, as I said, not bothered about the ordering of these things, but happy with it up there. So next we have Ruination, season 2021 cinematic. So yeah, 2021 in January. Let's give this one a watch too. 4 minutes 36.
The housing's loose
Okay.
again. What did you do to this thing?
You'll have
So
it fixed by
characters with
lunchtime.
guns.
With
That
current
should tell
wind
me which
conditions,
area we're in.
We can be there in
A
3
map?
days.
Oh my god. Have they upped their engine again? Look at how good the grass looks. A vision? A spirit taking over her?
The mist should be leagues from here.
Well, it saved us a trip.
The mist. Is this the harrowing we saw in the earlier ones?
Hey, we don't run from darkness.
It could be.
We light the way.
Okay. She's got big old shield. Or is that a sword? And these ghouly things. Okay. We're starting to see some links between what causes what. And is that the like shaman lich type
You don't belong here.
character we saw previously? No.
Through death and
Undead. Ruination. Title said.
return, my queen.
You will destroy this world.
She is my word.
He seems a bit scarily powerful. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, we're in very different land. I feel like we've seen that guy before in one of the really early ones. No idea who this woman is. That is smaller than a child, but fast and has got a big hammer. So this feels like some kind of infection, like some kind of mind control. Okay, she's got glasses, dual-wielding crossbows. So this feels like a big bad that I guess the world is up against. And they're trying to find their queen. And it's just them doing this battle here is causing this power to come to the rest of the world. Wow, like the smoke effects, the lighting, all of this looks amazing. But I don't think we've successfully stopped this guy. Now that looks like a Valorant skin, the Sword of the Ruined King. So I'm guessing this guy's the Ruined King. Or Broken Sword of the Ruined King. Are we about to see how it breaks? So they gave up the battle to let him have this, which is, I guess, power for the sword. Power for him? Don't really know, but wow. Again, with these season cinematics. Ooh, we're not done.
We have to go back for her.
So that glowing orb was the her we were talking about.
We can't defeat him alone.
Interesting. So is this going to be like the trigger of a team up between many different groups? In terms of the lore, that is. That was really cool. What I was trying to say is, I think with these season cinematics, it's so cool. Like the amount of characters, the variety of like areas we get to see. I'm being drawn in. Like this world that's being like constructed in front of me feels so well crafted and in such a like engaging way. Like it's seeing these characters, like so many different kinds of characters all somehow existing in the same world or like multiverse. I still don't know if there's like you could walk from say the desert to the steampunk land, for example, but wow, like there's so much going on. Again, we're getting a bit overcrowded at the top. Maybe it's time. I think it's time for a bit of a rejig. And I might do maybe this for now. We'll see where it goes as we go. But yeah, really good. I really enjoyed that. So next we have Save the Celebration. Is that the title? Yeah. Lunar Beast 2021 cinematic. So February of 21, and that was the season cinematic. Okay. Very different animation again. Feels like we're in China, but of course, this won't be in China. This will be in some... We're in like a really modern city. Maybe this is. Is this in-world? This animation feels very different, doesn't it? There's a lot more color and a lot... like a commitment to less realism. Like feeling a bit more cartoony. We're in, like, a cyberpunk city. That's where we are. I don't think you're supposed to, touch that. What is that? That looks like a cross between a frog, a dog, and a dragon. Okay, more like just dog and dragon. Okay. Now it's more like a lion and a dragon. Or like tiger, I guess. Man, look at like the variety of weapon types. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Lunar New Year skin trailer, effectively. That's what it feels a little bit like. Oh, and is that going to be big? Yeah, so she's the equivalent of the little girl with the massive demon bear. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay, you know what though? Cool nonetheless. And there's the big bear that now looks very Chinese New Year based. But it retrieved the orb for us. Okay, that was fun. The little girl can put it in instead. Love that. Was she Annie? I think her name was Annie. And there we go. Okay, this was fun. Not quite a little cinematic. Blame it on the whoever made this playlist, but we'll continue nonetheless. That was cool though. I had a lot of fun. The weapons are all on display, and no, don't eat the sword. Yeah, very cool. And I guess they then had official events around it. Yeah, cool. So I think because it felt very, I think I might chuck it here. Like, whilst I think the animation tops what we had here from these, I think like the sheer lore puts it similar tier for me. Maybe here. Maybe I'll do that for now. So next we have Before Dawn, did that say? Sentinels of Light 2021. Now that's a skin known in Valorant. Is that a hint at it being quite important? Or is it a type of skin? You know what? I have no idea. Let's give this one a watch too.
Death descends.
Oh.
The light is fading.
Is this a map on like a stone table?
Who will be our hope?
Okay, the harrowing, or that same group that we were seeing earlier with the guy trying to find his queen. This girl again with the crossbows and glasses. Ooh, she's new. Good hit. Now we fight, I guess. Why was that one so much more powerful than the others? Or did she opt for...
No. Worse.
Worse? Oh. Okay, I see how that's worse.
You cannot stop the darkness he's unleashed.
Okay.
Until our queen is returned, all will be brought to
Till the queen is returned. So this feels like
What is this? What's happening?
similar time frame to the last season cinematic we saw. Oh my god. I don't think that guy's alive. What the hell is that? That is a little bit terrifying. Is that like a wyvern? Are those wings or are those just plumes? Light power. That girl again. Okay, this duo. Was this the guy we saw way at the start fighting his way up through these enemies to that gate at the top? Maybe it was. I'm not sure how you're going to deal with this wyvern. Like, here's a wyvern, right? 2 legs, 2 arms with wings. Big old blast.
Pin her down and hit her with everything we got.
On it.
Wait!
Which is light blast, crossbow shots, and some plasma blasts. Okay, this guy's Lucian. Got it. That's not going to stick in my memory until... Oh my god. How? Well done, I guess. That girl became the Wyvern? Oh.
No.
Nope. Wait, why not?
She's a monster. No, Viego's the real monster.
And there aren't enough arrows in the world.
You're saying this is like a darker version
We
of
need
a
to work together,
character they know?
or he will destroy everything.
Interesting. So I guess those guys were the Sentinels of Light?
What is this place? This is where you make a choice. Stand with us in the light,
Or this is the Sentinels of
or
Light.
fall alone to the darkness.
Okay.
She's reckless, Inna.
And we'll need more just like her to stop what's coming.
So these two are becoming the leaders in the fight against,
Are you two just
well,
going to
darkness.
stand there? Or are we going to find
Oh.
something to kill?
Well, it seems she took up arms and joined them. Sentinels of the Light. Seems there's a bit of a safe zone down here from that, and maybe up here, but very cool trailer again. Maybe it was a bit of a skinner one, but we got a bit more of the story and the linking to the Ruination one. I think I'm going to chuck it in A. That's where I feel quite happy putting it. And so that brings us on to Absolution, Sentinels of Light again. Okay, so this one in August instead, and this is 5 minutes 12. Do we have a few with another Sentinels of Light? Okay, cool. So a little bit like how we had the part 1 and part 2 of the Desert group, we're now having for this Sentinels of Light group. Cool, I like that. Let's do this. 5 minutes 12.
All this in the name of love.
Pair dancing.
All the sacrifices.
Why do they
ever
give me like
made.
the puppet vibes? Maybe it's very
All
different.
The lives forever tainted.
Similar battle, but a
You have
different
driven good
circumstance
men
for these two.
And madmen good. No atrocity is beyond your reach.
She belongs to me.
This time they're back up for this fight.
So predictable.
So didn't he get the orb in the first bit? But maybe they recovered it in the meantime. We have now this girl in her new kit.
Now!
Yeah, so this feels like we have more people joining the cause. The Sentinels of Light getting in white clothing, white and gold.
No!
But not all is
Love is
not
not
all is
easily
going
swayed.
well. Heterochromia, I saw. 2 different color eyes.
Long last.
Another win for this guy. Oh.
No!
She's called Senna. Got you.
Show them no pity.
Senna and Lucian. Oh my god.
Parasite.
I guess he has backup as well.
Don't nobody here own a shirt? Well, I didn't mean you.
Him and that girl. So is the orb that girl that he was dancing with? Is this him winning?
Viego, your black and broken heart has destroyed everything. You turned our season of love into an eternity of bitterness
Is this
and madness.
the girl he's after talking to
All
him?
this death, all this ruination.
Ruination.
And for what? This obsession?
Uh-oh.
I loved you until my final breath. Why wasn't that enough? Our tragedy should have died with me.
No. So he's...
Now, let me rest.
So in the purpose of restoring or reverting his own tragedy, he was trying to cause it to others too. Oh? It went from him winning to the Sentinels of Light doing it. And they've sealed him. They did it. There's some giant scissors. Sorry. Aww. Shall we play siblings or dating? Sorry, that's a rogue comment. It's almost like we've got 3 couples. Maybe we have. And they successfully sealed him for now, I guess is the comment I should make there. And now it's just the girl dancing. And what's left is the ruined king having fallen. So there's another one. That felt like it rounded itself out pretty clearly, but maybe we've got one more. Story montage. Okay. I think that's the next one, right? Story montage. Okay. Well, that was also really good. Like, that, I think... Do I feel it's a tier above it? No. I think it lives in the A tier. I don't know, there's something about the ones in the S tier that felt a little bit better, at least to me. I think we got to see a lot wider mix of characters, or I was going to say more emotion, but actually this one did have that level of, like, you really connect with the characters, you see why they're fighting, and you see why, like, what they've got to do to try and stop that. Anyway, yeah, I'll leave it there for now. Next, we have then the, I guess, final one of these, I'll Find a Way, Sentinels of Light, and I'm assuming this is, because it's got a feature, probably a bit more music-based, and maybe similar to the things we've seen. Be nice if there's some extra bonuses, some more stuff to it, but I guess we'll see. So 3 minutes 35, and it's taking a little bit to load. As it sometimes does. Here we go then. Okay, yeah, this seems like a bit of a montage of what we just saw. Okay. This feels like almost like a fan mashup. Ooh. Oh, I really like this. Man, so many of these characters have a lot of aura. Like, look at them. Well, mainly the ruined king guy. Viego was his name, I think. But yeah, it feels like... So this chunk of story has been the battle of light versus dark. Man, I feel like at some point we need to do some music, but this is great. But yeah, this is basically a replaying of the two we just saw in kind of one, I guess, but without the story to it. Just how some of the good visuals. So now we're, I guess, purely in the second one. And I like how they're building the losing element to it. Oh, this is different though. We didn't see this in the... And this is then from that really early one, so it was the same guy. And now we're in the first one. Man, this is cool. And there we go. Yeah, that was really cool. It was nothing new compared to then the ones we just saw, but I thought that was fantastic. But I think because it didn't give us much extra, I'm gonna go and put it in B. Like, music was incredible, but yeah, it was kind of I guess it felt a bit like oh, you haven't seen these first ones? Well, I guess here's it all for you with some music. I don't know. Anyway, next we have The Call. Is that what that said? The Call, season 2022. Music again. So yeah, I guess we'll see what it's got for us. 169 million. Jesus. Okay, here we go. 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Here we go. Or 4 minutes and 1 rather. Have we seen this character before? Man, it looks like the animation has taken a step up again. Like, it's feeling even more realistic. This is also a character we've not seen. We've seen this one, though. Or maybe no, we have seen that one. She was the one in the desert, like, surfing, right? And I think we saw this guy? Man, look at all these different zones. Okay. And once again, we're in many different groups, which I really like with these season cinematics. Ooh, the shadow of that guy behind the lightning. Oh, is this the paladin girl from early? Maybe. She looks a bit different. Maybe it's someone else. A pit with... what the hell is that? So wolf guy, now back in the snowland. this is on some like mountain. And we're back to the blacksmith from the start of this. Oh my god. Look at that reflection of light in the water. Oh my god, look how good this looks. And he falls back down. Was he all the way up that mountain? But it feels like we're in a scene of loss across the board. And we're going to need another step up from everyone again. Oh my god. That's what they're gonna be fighting. So we had a guy fighting a mountain. You're fighting an army of bears, of polar bears. You know what? Dropping a cliff on that thing feels like a good... Okay, he's just flown into the air. But look at how good this looks. Oh my god. I'm breaking through. Her color theme is really similar to that monster thing they were fighting in, well, the pit they dropped into. And then he forged his blade. Wow. That was really cool. There was so much going on again. I honestly love it. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go back. Oh, it took me into a new tab. Okay. We're all good. So, I'll chuck it on there in case it needs to load. Okay, it doesn't. So that was fantastic. I think quite easily up in the S tier. It took us on like that. Here's all these characters. Here's the point where they need to step up to the call. They need to answer the call and fight this impossibility in front of them. One of them was fighting what felt like a mountain. One of them was fighting... Two of them were fighting this crazy purple demon thing. And one was fighting an army of polar bears. But yeah, fantastic. So next we have another one of the Luna reveals. I think this will feel very different again, but that's okay. We're here for it. Did that pot just move? A snake. And we saw a snake-like thing in one of the really early ones. Okay. And we definitely saw this character in one of the earlier trailers as well. Well, they've done very good of like having like China pottery type style for her attire. I'm not sure you know how to use that, mate. And I feel like I should be like, oh my god, whoa, this character got a skin, but as I'm sure you're all aware, I've got very little to go off of it. Has he got fox ears? Or cat ears and a cat tail? It does look like cat ears and a cat tail. So, who else is getting a skin here? But this one is animated then in their normal style, in comparison to the one we got the previous time that felt in a very different animation style. Yeah, okay. That's that done. I do think the one before had a bit more character, so I'm going to put this one down in C tier. So next we have Shadow of a Doubt. Star Guardian 2022. And we just did, yes, we did the early one, the season thing for 2022. Okay, well, we'll see what this has got in store for us. 2 minutes 34.
You just drag them down. You'll always be alone.
You're a disappointment.
You're a disappointment.
Why do you even try? Why them down? Friends with you.
Man,
You can't take the pressure.
who is this girl and why is... What is this voice in her head? Or like people saying this to her? That is brutal. Is this now on a chessboard? I see black and white with a potential chess piece in the background. And a reflection of herself on the other side. Now it's her against, well, herself. I guess that leans into the, is this a voice in her own head? So we're fighting. The music feels very... interesting, I think. 2D animation here for the stars and the smoke. And defeated that dark version of herself. Oh, but we're not done. Being dragged into the chessboard and potentially to that other side. But now another character is here to save her. Is that herself in like a pink version? The other version of her is leading into the darkness. And then she wakes up. Interesting. Star Guardian, League of Legends. Now, is this a link to some kind of collaboration? I don't know. But yeah, really cool. Again, very different though. So I think it will go sit in here of my little bit feels like the beta is my little bit confused here at the moment. But yeah, happy with that placement. Let's go and take a look at what's next. The Brink of Infinity? Season 2023 cinematic. So we've got music again, 2 minutes and 6 seconds. So a little bit shorter this time, but we'll see how this goes. Riot Games. And the new logo. Is that the first time we've seen it? Surely not.
Once again, I stand at the brink of infinity.
Okay.
What lies beyond the shrouded path? Death? No. Nothing that simple. The best part of me will live on in the scars I leave behind.
Right. So we've got fighting going on around us.
Darkness.
Following a butterfly. Never mind. The butterfly's gone.
Brave the shadows.
This feels very similar to some of the early
Trusting
environments
nothing
that we saw.
but my strength.
Very wooded.
I have found my limit 1,000 times, and still I press further.
Okay.
Every mistake, a lesson.
I'm assuming these are weapons of like quite known characters. Left there to wait.
Teach them to fear me.
Okay. And now this is...
What I must be.
Is it called a nexus in the game?
Why?
I have no idea.
Because I
But this looks like a home base or something. Is that all? Yeah, I think probably one of the worst that we've had. There wasn't much to it, was there? It was very... I think it's going to go live in D. It was basically just a audio experience, and we're going to fly through what's probably a map or like a new map. So yeah, I think that's where I'll just leave that. So next we have another Luna one, I assume. Yeah, hop on Luna 2023 reveal. Riot Games. Scissors again. Yeah, whilst maybe the Luna reveals don't belong in this, we'll keep them nonetheless. Wildly different animation. Is that this Annie girl again with a different big bear skin? Now we're into a very different environment. Very, very Lunar New Year feeling, which I guess is the point. Oh. This has been such a different style of animation, and I'm kind of here for it. Aww. They repaired it. I can still... Never mind. Oh. And off it goes into the lanterns. This was fun. I think rather different to what we've had before, but I think I'm just here for it. And the event cinematic seems to have been a bit more of an animation for it. Well, anyway, that's outside of the scope because for whatever reason it's not here. I think that can also live in here. I really, really liked the animation. It felt so unique and so special, but yeah, I think it lives in my B tier of slight confusion. So next we have the 2024 cinematic. Whole bunch of features again. Few similar names as to what we've had previously, but yeah, we're getting towards the back end now, and it's titled still here, 4 minutes and 19 seconds. I'm really hoping it's got a bit more substance than the one we had last time, the 2023 cinematic, but I guess we'll see. Here we go. Riot Games.
Tomorrow is a hope.
Okay.
Never a promise.
Oh. Man, I keep forgetting how good the animation can be. Like, look at this. The like reflection on that like metal looked so good. So we've got like a white-winged character and a more purpley winged. I love how they're using the music to do more of the storytelling than the actual
Oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause I know you're gonna come back. Oh,
Like, if they can tell the story with the music beats, they're choosing that over... Yeah, over like someone stomping. They're using the music to do that rather than a stomp sound effect. So now we're in some sort of town being raided. Don't cross this line. An older, more Ronin kind of character. Look at how realistic that skin looks. Like, the textures on these. Like, we're beyond just the lighting being cool. Cutting the arrow in two. That's cool. As unrealistic as it is, that's so cool. Cut. Oh, the wind on the blade looks so good, doesn't it? What, did I just see a pair of eyes? And now we're in the cold. Back to this scene. Ooh, that was a wolf? Or there was a wolf working together with this archer character. That is just walking slowly with some level of aura. Man, look at how good this looks. Like, it's the textures and the reflection of light. What am I? What did I just say? Now they're gonna work together. His eyes clear up. Does he have like a berserk mode that he, I guess, struggles to recognize ally from enemy? That was amazing. Like, that felt like a clear step up again in like lighting, like character skins, or like like unpolished metal with scratches, and the way that the light bounces off of that felt perfect. Like I think as we've been going, like, it's kept feeling like, okay, this is the pinnacle, and then it's like something extra. Like, previously lighting was so good and we could see it like in everything that we were watching, but this one then felt like they went, okay, well, we're taking that lighting that was amazing, that we've done such a good job with, and here's like dialing up the textures, like to be gritty, to be like rough skin, like like having pores there that the light bounces. Yeah, anyway, I'll stop on that. Next we have Princess Wish, another of the Lunar reveals. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a few of those, but you know what? Sure. Here we go. 1 minute 22. This looks amazing.
To make each year better than the last. But even a prince sometimes forgets that reality is often simpler and more beautiful.
Oh, fireworks.
Magic does not flow from the heavens.
Have we seen this character before? Is he like the
ignites
Yona? Maybe not. Maybe I'm making things up, but the brother of the the guy from Iona.
When dragons and mortals alike come together
That
as
was,
one.
I think, a masterclass in animation, but I don't think it has much of the... It's really lacking substance. And I think the substance puts it down here, even though the animation looked amazing and I loved like the environment. It's, I guess, from the other ones we've seen with these lunar reveal environments, not real in game sense. So yeah, just gonna do that, and I think I'm happy. So next we have a Fight for Final City, Anima Squad 2024 cinematic. Okay, well, we'll give this a watch. I've no idea what to expect from this. We're at a beach. Whoa.
Pick up, pick up, pick up! Come on, come on.
Okay, we saw this character for sure in one of the earlier ones.
Eyes on the battle, not your screen,
Is this a skin line again? Ah. Okay, sure. Because that's the samurai guy that we've been seeing. Don't get me wrong, this animation's really cool. Who is? I'm
Steal your pride.
confused.
The fish girl is winning.
I think the problem for these for me is I've no idea who the base characters are and don't have them much of like, wow, this is such a cool skin. But yep, we're here to watch it nonetheless.
Not bad, little leader.
They're having a lot of fun. Like, I'm really enjoying like the shifts between like the kind of 2D animation overlays to what feels a lot like their normal style, but and that's a big... He looks like Prince Sidon if he was very different colored. Yeah, we have okay, I take back what I was about to say. I was about to say Powerpuff Girl version of Sidon, and he's just turned into this almost creepy, horrifying. And this girl feels like Mercy. Like, I'm confused. But there we go. Anima Squad. So I'm guessing this is another collaboration, which I guess would make the most sense. So I think that will live here, I think. And yeah, happy with that. So next we have the 2025 Season 1 cinematic, Welcome to Noxus. Let's give this one a watch. We had Noxus mentioned earlier, didn't we? And this one's 5 minutes and 3 seconds. So is Noxus an area? I guess so. Because this Cassiopeia girl, I think, was from Noxus. But yeah, let's see. Here we go. Riot Games.
Noxus is where the strong gather.
Where the strong gather.
It seeks the fearless and defiant, calling them here to answer one simple question. Are you strong enough?
Okay.
But take off the armor around your chest. What's left inside?
We're seeing a lot of different, like, styled areas again. Have we seen this, like, orc lion guy before? Maybe. A gateway.
I like it when the bite marks cut through the skin.
Oh. Bit of a dance going on, and there's just a guy drinking sat at the side. Is he like the king of this area? And there's an assassination going on. And there's a spider defender. That's not creepy at all. This is brutal. Like, we've just gone to no music and we're watching this guy get beat up. Oh my god. Oh my god. And they're just happy to do this? Boom. Look at the ice on the ground there. That looked amazing. We're building again. Spiders. Not that bad with spiders, but it's creepy. And who are we up against here? Man, this area looks brutal. She succeeded. Oh my god. And are they submitting because he won? Oh my god. And she was like having visions of that place in the future. In the distance. Got chills. That was great. Oh.
Every new path seems to lead us closer to chaos.
Is that a vampire?
Perhaps we should focus on the opportunity that's washed up on our shores.
Unforeseen turns are simply part of any path.
Yes, but that, darling, is a step too far.
Oh.
Even for us.
Piltover was a lesson, Vladimir.
Oh, he's called
Calamity
Vladimir.
is always approaching. In some moments, its arrival is more imminent than others. Our next move must be bolder, not safer.
A dark gambit. Okay, wait. Whoa. Oh, we're back into Lunar Reveal Land. Of course we are. That was great. That easily lives in the top tier. It feels like the season cinematics kind of need their own group, but you know what? That's fine. Maybe do I just make a season cinematics here? Because otherwise, is there much here that isn't season cinematic? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe not. But that was fantastic, and yeah, I think we're on to the next Lunar Reveal. Does feel like these are a bit of a cutaway. Don't hugely belong. I've said this at the start of each of them, but you know what? It's what it is. The list is the list. And what are these little guys? Like, their heads are almost like origami-like. Also find it interesting that it does feel like there are quite clear good guys and bad guys. It feels like it's trying to hint at what the actual animations of the skin will look like. This is a very cool way to reveal skins, which I guess we kind of get to some extent in Valorant with the Rain, hello. With the skin reveals there. Yeah, skins, but I guess it's quite different for Valorant because skins are only really on a weapon rather than whole characters. It's just, whenever I take a step back and think about it, the animation is also good, isn't it? And there's more of them. Fish going in the sky. Children returning to their parents. And the lanterns going up. Oh, they've got little sparklers and food. That's sweet. Yeah, lovely. So, I think that does live in my confusion tier, and I think, did it? No, I think I'll put it down there. And yeah, I think that's a-okay on that front. So next we have the 2025 season cinematic. So let's give this one a watch. A Dark Gambit, 1 minute 44. We have that same character we saw previously. Vladimir. What is happening?
The first glance.
Ionia is but a doorway.
Is the plan to attack Ionia?
Listen to your puppet, LeBlanc. Besides,
LeBlanc.
you have no host. And even if you did, the new Grand General would never.
What is that in the back?
In Ionia.
The way that they're like drawing that, what's hand drawn the, what does she whisper? And that thing is terrifying. Like, what the hell is that? Ugh. I hate its hands.
As for the might of Noxus, it won't be necessary.
So these guys are the leaders of Noxus.
Can cut deeper than 1,000 blades.
Oh, I hate it. I hate that thing.
To Ionia, then.
They're off to attack Ionia, which is like the Japan-like area, is what it felt like, where the samurai guy was from. I wish there was more. I think it's gonna go live in A. Like, it felt too short. Like, the animation was so good, and like that thing was as creepy and terrifying as I think it needed to be. But yeah, I think A, and I think that's okay. So next we have Spirit Blossom again. Spirit Blossom Beyond Season 2. So we had quite a bit of substance from the Spirit Blossom ones previously. So 3 minutes 17. And Here Tomorrow. Okay. Here for this music. Feels like we're in an anime, which I'm so here for. Birds with like bizarre tails. Bowwoman statue. So is this like some new character or skin for an existing character? And the environments look so good, don't they? So this is a guy with a spear? The lotuses in the lake? I guess that's what that is. Kind of like saber-toothed tiger-like. Yeah, I think this is ultimately a skin thing again. But this is really cool. Like the way that they're animating this. That guy looks like he's straight out of Street Fighter. I do really love the sheer like variance we've been seeing between the different characters. Like, it feels like they shouldn't really exist in the same context, but... Oh? Okay. And she's got a statue as well. So I guess my question is this actually that Ionia area? Or is it kind of like the Lunar New Year ones, which felt like, I guess, separate spaces that don't really exist? A connection between him reaching for that and a girl? But yeah, Spirit Blossom Beyond. Okay. Well, that's that one. I really liked it. I think it belongs in the B tier, and I think that's okay. Like, I really like the animation, but we didn't get much in the way of substance. So yeah, happy with that. Next, we have Beginning of the End, Trials of Twilight, 2025 Season 3 Cinematic. So these all season cinematics for the end. Oh, and a lunar reveal at the end, sure. Okay, 1 minute 10 for this, so a little bit shorter. Let's see what we've got here. Riot Games. Whoa. This is bizarre. A crown falling and just darkness spreading over this cherry blossom tree. Two demon-like characters. It felt like what we were doing previously is building with the big bads being Noxus after the, I guess, harrowing related things. Ooh. Okay. There was very little to go with, but I think it was cool. There was so little. It was so short. I think therefore I'm gonna put it in C. Like, there was maybe there's extra context that would make it a bit more, I guess, exciting, impactful, those kinds of things, but I think otherwise I had very little to go off of. Now this is a bit longer, 4 minutes 40, Twilight's End, and this is the 2025 Season 3 cinematic. Here we go then. Let's see what this has got in store for us.
You do not belong here, Seneschal.
Mm.
Mortals should not meddle with the power of gods.
So is this an area where you can come into contact with the power of gods?
What you are? Gods?
Okay. So is this the same guy with the spear that we saw? Oh, and this is the same area. And that's the same creature from Noxus.
Evil does
And
not
that woman
relinquish
again.
Power.
Okay, so the conflict with... Is this in Iona? They were planning to invade here, weren't they? But I hate that creature.
Not hide forever.
So yeah, these are two characters that we saw introduced in that more animated one, right? The anime style.
I have seen beyond the veil.
Okay.
Watched as the spirit of the First Lands.
Are they gonna
roared
beat this
to
thing?
life.
It is terrifying. And now is this Vladimir? Oh my god, she's terrifying.
Only to see it all burned away in an instant.
Oh god. I'm surprised at how, I guess along the whole way, how brutal they're willing to be.
Defenses are destroyed.
But like, what happens to these characters? Jesus, I hate that thing. Oh my god.
There is no one left.
Jesus.
Your power will darken the world. With or without your permission.
You know not what you ask.
I know exactly what I ask.
Asking for the power of a god.
You've sacrificed everything to save this world once. Let me do the same. I cannot hold him.
So who is this guy? So we're going to see him gain some crazy new power here. What? What is he transforming into? What? Jesus. You know what? I'd say that's pretty effective. I don't know if that's exactly a good thing of what you've become there, but you've become something and you've won the battle. Wow. So gods exist, is what I've learned. Gods exist and they defeated that horrific creature.
Even demons can be undone.
Is that a comment that the thing that they had was a demon, or that guy became a demon? Either way, I believe both. Okay. No, do not play. That was something else. I think we live up in the S tier there. Wow. I don't know what to say outside of that. We had I guess not as many characters as we had in some of the earlier ones, but I think it was really cool seeing the challenge and the, I guess, sacrifice of that character, the battle against the Noxus group. Yeah, really good. So now we have the 2026 Season 1 cinematic, Salvation for Demacia. So is Demacia another one of these areas? I guess so. And I'm guessing something musical. We've got a feature on it. Here we go. Starting out in foresty area. Oh, look at the lighting, the fog. We're back in their home ground of look at how damn good we can animate. Oh my god. That's a full dragon. Ooh. Okay. Darkness coming through. Are we going to see then the continuation of the battle between that Noxus group? Or are we up against a different bad this time? We saw this character earlier. Of course, not looking quite that good in terms of quality of the model. The dragon coming back round and fighting another dragon. Okay. White versus red. The dragon was a girl, of course. Okay. Like, this woman does not look like a good guy. Are we supporting the white dragon here or the red one? We've got an eagle to come and help. And look at the sweat, or I guess it's water. He just came out of the water, but... Oh my god. Like, each of these scenes, again, like, I've mentioned this in some of the previous ones, but they feel unbelievably different, which I think gives it so much character and so much, I guess, intrigue on what the hell this world is. And she's transformed again. And is he collecting, like, pendants from each of these bad guys? The light's closing in. We're starting to lose across the board, it feels. The horse is gone. What was that area? That looked incredible. That, like, little hint that we got of it. Oh my god, look at how real that kid looked. And I guess looked is the word. Oh my god, look at that area. You saving the kid? Yes, you are. The battle against this guy wielding powers of dark and red. Three of them fighting against this white dragon. Oh. Let him go. Now these, like, griffin riders? Are those griffins? Were they, like, infected warriors that he was allied with, or something else? And look at how good that environment looks. And there we go. That was really cool. I think we're quite happily up in the S tier. And so finally we have another one of our Lunar New Year ones, and that will be rounding things out. Here we go. Will we recognize any of the characters this time? Probably not. Oh. No, we do know this guy. He's had so many of these skins. Or is it the same one each time? I have no idea. I have no idea who she is. But it feels like they're going a bit further with the music for this one. Okay. Having a bit of a competition for who can get to that light first. Oh. Nicely dealt with. Oh. Is this them when they were younger? Aww. Two halves of the same whole. And there's it's not a centaur because she's half deer, half woman? Sure. That was really fun. Do we have a little bit of an after bit? We do. Aww. Having tea. That was really cool. And we'll do the ranking and that will round things out. So I think it does kind of live in my confusion tier. Well, actually, I think I liked the animation a bit more, and I really liked the kind of competition, the friendly competition we had between the two of them. But yeah, usually I'd want to rebalance things a bit, but I think we're quite happily done. I don't think I'm going to promote anything to the SS tier, to be honest. For me, I didn't feel anything did stand that much above the others. Maybe the Ruination one for me, but yeah, otherwise, I think I'm happy with this. So yeah, that just about does it. I think that's everything I wanted to cover today. I will have absolutely missed a bunch. So if there's anything that really does fit in this for the video's release that's coming soon, please let me know. Let me know in the comments. Sorry if I ranked something absolutely awfully, but yeah, so that will be out over the next few days. This has been a bit of a experiment for those of you that have been around the channel for a while. We've been very gacha focused, and I thought I'd run an experiment to see whether the format translates to elsewhere. I'm interested in looking at things like this from other games, but also, if it's not something you're all interested in, we won't. But yeah, that's been our first kind of step into League of Legends. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for joining me for this, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. Next week, we'll be back with Star Rail. Keep an eye out for the post or a community poll where we'll figure out exactly what we're going to get up within that. Maybe it's version trailers, maybe it's character animations or music. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.